Howdy, everybody. And once again, we're coming to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And today, in the middle of nowhere, well, we're back to our hunting blind. And it is wall building day. And you see, I've already got my bottom plate ready to go. Got my studs ready to nail. Everything's ready. I got my other top plate over here. Guess that's going to be my bottom plate. That'll be my top plate. And maybe we can help understand this. The big opening there is open for the window. That way I can just stand this up without a whole bunch of weight. And I can put my windows in later. I can get the openings in later. And that way I can stand upright like a human being and not have to be bent over for any extra period of time. So, figured I'd try and bring you along a little deal. I'm trying to show you all this doesn't take too long to do. It's not so bad. Now, when you're doing a house, that's a different thing, man. You got to start over because you don't have the right bit. Let me see. Maybe I got something. It's supposed to come with a bit in the box. I don't see anything. You don't have the right bit for the right kind of screw, it won't work at all. Look at that. Well, we lucked out. Now you don't want to lose the bit that you just removed from your driver. What do y'all call these things? Man, this is not a drill. Is it called a 1/4-inch driver? I got a habit of calling it a drill. Oh, this will work way better now. So you just want to keep it lined up where your marks are and on the outside of your board if it's your first one. Yeah, like I was saying, man, when you're doing a house, man, you got walls that are 60, 100 feet long, man, and them walls take forever to... A lot of work that goes into putting walls up in a house. Well, that's a pretty big day. You gotta wear everybody out. And then you gotta stand them walls and get them out of the way as soon as you get them built. And that pretty much takes a team. So on your framing crews, man, you always want at least 6 guys. Back in the day, wow, man, I could stand a pretty big wall by myself. Not anymore, I'm tired. And there's no, it's just silly sometimes, working too hard. So I don't do that anymore. Well, at least I try not to. So, now that we got all these attached, I can pull this back. Like so. And we can put our other plate on. And we got, you know, man, a nice flat surface to work on. Which everybody appreciates that. Because it's a big pain, man, when you're trying to do this off in the field somewhere. Yuck. Well, that's no good at all. That's not something you want to do. So I hope y'all are having a great Saturday. Maybe y'all don't have to work today. don't necessarily have to do this. However, I am getting paid to do it, so there's that. Everybody needs some extra money nowadays. I know one of you guys, Mrs. Mel channel, posted a picture of a cart full of groceries and was wanting to know if anybody could guess how much money was involved in that. Tell you what, I have not bought an entire cart full of groceries in a while. Yeah, I get a lot of help from the dogs, man. They do a good job at what they do. Like, eat your tools, eat your extension cords. They try pretty hard, man. They do a fine job at it. So now what we're going to attempt is to stand this wall. It's not very windy, so we won't really have too much to worry about. Let's pick this up like so. Move our stuff to where we think we need it. Get close. See, this is where you want an extra hand. So you can let go and not have to worry about it falling. Just got to get a couple screws in. Make sure you like it before you nail it. There's one. See, now it ought to start to hold itself. I like what I'm seeing over here, so we can nail this down too. Make sure you like it. See that? Almost didn't like that. Remember, you're just going with your plywood. Plywood is what the building is. The plywood equals 4 by 8. That's what we want our structure. If you deviate from that, it will not be 4 by 8 anymore. And then you'll be wondering, man, what happened? Especially when it comes to putting your roof on. Alright. I can add a couple more while we're doing this and talking about it. And y'all remember our when we were cutting our studs in half, you might recall that we had some leftovers. Those leftovers come in pretty handy, and we'll look at why. Man, that's good. We'll be right back. So, what we can do with these guys, we can use them for our braces. We can go from our corner, man, make sure that this thing ain't going to fall over on us. It ain't got to be perfect right now, it's just got to not fall over. And then if you got to take one loose, man, just take it loose. You know, when you go to standing up your next wall or whatever. don't put screws in your mouth. Something like that, something like this. You don't even have to put them in all the way, man. You just got to make sure that you can pull pretty hard on this and see the base will lift up before the wall goes anywhere. And we can put another one on this side. Well, there we go. The wall will not be going anywhere now. And just like magic, there we go, man. One wall done. 3 more walls to go. And maybe I'll get all this finished by the end of the day. It's still early. It's like 3:45, so I got another hour and 15 if I so decide to quit at 5 and go do something fun. See here, today's Saturday, so maybe tomorrow's Sunday. We can do more shooting together, and we can just keep trucking right along with our open site grouping. Let's call it open site grouping. And y'all didn't tell me my hair was all a mess. This is a beauty contest. We all know that. So. Anyways, guys, I got to get busy. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. And, yeah, love you. See you soon. Bye, y'all.